According to the International Labor Organization, there are 6,000 fatal occupational accidents reported each year around the globe. However, 5,000 of them are likely not reported. We're working with the Department of Labor in Chile to move to a more proactive approach of labor inspections to improve safety and also prevent accidents like this from happening. On August 5th, 2010, there was a major accident that occurred in Chile. 33 miners were trapped underground at a San Jose mining site. 33 miners were trapped underground at a San Jose mining site. For 70 days, these miners were trapped with the world closely following and many efforts being made to ensure a safe rescue. In cases like this, the Department of Labor can currently only undergo frequent inspections or intervene after the incident happens. But along with them, we believe that safety matters, and we would like to be able to prevent this with all of the information we have possible. So, a closer look at the inspections. They are mostly reactive now. This means that it typically begins with a safety violation. This violation is observed by employers or employees who then will register an official complaint to the inspections office. The inspections office will send out inspectors, and they will determine whether they have a violation or not. However, there's a major issue here. In our data, the Department of Labor have only inspected 450,000 facilities. This may seem like an arbitrary number now, but in the context of Chile, this means that 4.5 million facilities are not being inspected. And as you can imagine, there could be many potential violations hidden within these uninspected facilities. And we would like to be able to identify them. So we would like to move to a more proactive approach here. And this starts with a prediction of whether a violation will occur in a facility. This prediction is made according to a predictive model with explainable risk scores. These predictions are then given to the inspections office, who will send out these inspectors to the facilities and determine whether they have a violation or not, or even better, possibly prevent one. In our approach, we're able to expand the outreach by twofold. And this may look proportionally small, but this means that we allow the Department of Labor in Chile to reach around 840,000 more facilities with potential violations. So how do we do this? We use the data that was given to us by the Department of Labor on 1.4 million inspections over 10 years. What we do, and this gives us our number of facilities, the 450,000, and we supplement this with data from the tax agency, which gives us information on 600,000 more or additional companies. But naturally, as data scientists, this wasn't enough for us, so we collected a bit more data on macroeconomic figures. We have information on commodity prices and also some general statistics available from the OECD. We take all of this data and predict the most, or extract the most important features, or predictors here. And these predictors give us a picture over 3 different levels. We have information at the facility, the company, and the whole of Chile. At the facility level, we can look at maybe the number of violations they've had in the past year. At the company level, we can look at things such as the number of labor unions, if they have a labor union. And at the macroeconomic level, we can look at things like the copper prices to exploit the relationship between infractions in the copper mining industry, which Chile's economy is highly dependent on, and macroeconomic developments here. We take all of this data and feed this into several machine learning models. From these machine learning models, we select the best candidates and produce a prioritized list of inspections based on the risk score that are assigned to them across all facilities in Chile. We use these predictions, and we are able to evaluate them against the current process of inspections. As mentioned earlier, the current process of inspections is mostly reactive. This means that a small proportion of them are proactive, and this is largely in thanks to the Department of Labor's current data science initiative to use these methods to try and proactively attempt to identify those with violations. We look at the historical average for a month. So given that there are 2,000 facilities to inspect by 500 inspectors within a month, they identify 36% of those inspections to be violations. This means that 64% of those inspections do not have a violation error, and this can be a really inefficient use of government resources here. Using our risk score model, we're able to increase this to around 65% here for those we've seen. However, in our list, we are providing access to facilities that have not been inspected before. We are giving probabilities for those facilities. So this will allow them to increase their exploration to new facilities as well. We hope that the Department of Labor in Chile will be able to use our model to increase their efficiency, expand their reach to more facilities, and potentially provide safer working conditions for up to 10,000 people each month. Thank you.